This is a special presentation from Wood TV 8.
Hello and welcome to the Spirit of the Seven. I'm Brittany Flowers.
And I'm Blake Harms.
The holidays can be a special time, but as much happiness as they bring, they can also be challenging for many families.
No matter where you're at, our goal tonight is to share a bit of joy by showcasing the ways people right here in West Michigan are making a positive impact this holiday season.
We're starting off on the lakeshore tonight, where people in Douglas will get to enjoy some good breakfast all winter long after stepping up to support a new restaurant that was struggling.
Certainly these small towns are really active in the summertime and busy, but they do get forgotten about sometimes in the winter.
Business owners in lakeshore communities know how difficult it can be to stay afloat in the winter.
It can be pretty shocking, that's for sure. You go from 2-hour waits to get a table to, having 2 tables a day. So that is really hard for your bottom line, but it's also really hard for staffing.
Katie Friss opened Happy Stance Dinette in Douglas this summer.
There's that. Thank you. Downtown Douglas has lots of really cute shops, galleries, and some amazing places to eat dinner, a really great coffee shop as well. But there wasn't a place to sit down, get lunch, breakfast, and make it like a well-rounded experience.
The first few months were great, and though Friss expected things to slow down when it got colder, she didn't anticipate just how bad it would become.
A lot of places do close down for the winter, and I definitely understand why they would, but it's always been our hope to be active in our community. So we really want to stay open this winter, and we were worried that maybe we weren't going to be able to at first.
In a moment of vulnerability, Friss took to social media, saying if things continued the way they were going, Happy Stance would have to shut down for the winter.
I have seen a couple businesses close in the last few months, and I just wondered if we had known, maybe we could have rallied around them too. So I have no shame in being vulnerable, and maybe it'll encourage others to also just say, hey, I need a little help right now.
It's safe to say the community stepped up.
It was so sweet. We had neighbors coming in and buying $15 gift cards to give to their customers, and then also just everyone just showing up. There was a day when we were just full, and I could tell you the name of every single person. I just wanted to cry. It was so great.
Friss now gets to continue serving the people in the community she loves, which makes up for its size with its spirit.
So what we lack in numbers, we make up for in heart, that's for sure.
Well, we've all heard the classic tale, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and although the story is fiction, there are times when the themes of the story become reality.
Yeah, for one person in Holland, that's exactly what happened. Mark Michelli and his family were having the typical holiday discussion about when they should put up their Christmas tree. They decided to bring their tree upstairs and leave it on the porch for a few days to do something special for their 2 kids, but that plan quickly took a turn for the worse. Just after midnight on November 25th, their tree was stolen right off the front porch.
I just read The Grinch to my son like 2 nights before, and I was like, oh man, this is like ripped from the pages of The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And I joked with people, I was like, I feel like Cindy Lou Who right now.
The family's home security camera showing it all unfold. The alleged thief walking up to their porch with boxes in his arms, looking at the tree bag, picking it up, and walking away.
You know, it emphasizes things you're grateful for, but it's also sort of a damper on the holiday season and getting ready to go and getting ready to put things up and going through that whole process. We've kind of just paused for a minute to collect ourselves and think about, okay, well, what are we going to do? And make a plan for buy a new tree, buy a real tree. What do we do from here?
It's a good ending to the story. A neighbor of the Michellis says she saw the story on News 8 and realized that the tree got dropped off at her work. Not clear how the tree ultimately ended up there.
Yeah, thankfully it was back in its rightful place just in time for the holidays. Ahead, a message of empathy and comfort from a local radio station, the unique way they're helping people dealing with hardship this time of year. Welcome back. Well, the holidays are often referred to as a time of happiness and cheer. For some, that couldn't be further from the truth.
That's why one local radio station is sharing a message of empathy and comfort to its listeners this season.
It's your family-friendly morning show with Jeremy and Amanda.
The holiday season is a big deal for some stations on the radio dial.
And more sounds of the season. Wonderful Christmas time on 91.3 WCSG.
But for so many, it's not quite as simple as having a wonderful Christmas time. That's the message WCSG wants its listeners to hear this time of year.
It is 9:39, 23 now in Grand Rapids. Snowy, windy today.
Each morning, these two hear the wide range of emotions felt by their listeners across West Michigan.
You've got people getting Christmas music, but then you also have those that are just like, I need something that's going to tell me I'm going to be okay, I'm going to get through this, God is with me.
Julie, what are you up to?
Working.
So, between the Christmas songs, they have found a way to share that sentiment with those who need it most.
Holiday Heart is on-air promotion where we have an opportunity to team up with our listeners to find individuals and families that are going through some hardships. And then we try to showcase their story in a way that not only gives people an inspiration to help out others, but then we also provide them with a financial blessing.
I nominated you for this thing called Holiday Heart.
For the recipients, many of whom go through their struggles without saying much, it's about more than the financial gift.
I think one of the things that's challenging just being a human is am I seen? Am I heard? Is anyone paying attention to what's going on in my life? And through a lot of these submissions, we do see individuals who are just doing their best to go through life.
So with all that she's facing, I just felt this gift would be a light in the darkness for her.
It is a way to reinforce the fact that you are seen, you are heard, and you are loved, which is something that we strive to do at WCSG all year long anyway.
And I just wanted to thank you, Jeremy and Amanda, for your hearts behind this gift, because it's been hard watching her struggle.
One we highlighted this year was the loss of a son. That's significantly difficult, and obviously a financial gift never undoes that.
I feel like one of the hardest things is just trying to get out of this dark spot.
But as Amanda had mentioned, just even highlighting these stories helps these people feel heard and seen.
Julie, thanks so much for getting in touch this morning.
Meeting listeners wherever they are isn't just a motto for WCSG. It's a year-long mission to meet their listeners there each and every day.
Good morning. You're with Jeremy and Amanda. Who's this?
We had a call from a kid named Jonah. He requested a song, and then just out of the blue, unprovoked, he just says, you know, it makes me think about my daddy in heaven. Well, I was flabbergasted, not really sure what to say. And I think just being aware of it's okay to have open and honest dialogue. Maybe there's somebody that's going through something and you see it, but you're not sure how to respond. Just say that. Like, I'm not sure how to help you, but I'm here to listen. Just even having that, I think, opens up a conversation to be able to say to somebody, you're not alone.
For many, the holiday season brings a difficult balance, celebrating the reason for the season while also recognizing the constant reminders of grief and hardship that come with.
In no way do we want to take away anyone's happiness. There are some people who just love Christmas and they love the music and everything about it. However, we do want to make people just aware that it could be their neighbor, someone at church, someone that they work with that is not having the best time, and maybe the holly jolly of the season doesn't apply to them.
So 2024 has been a really difficult year for Natasha. She lost her only son.
It's okay to feel the things that you feel. It's okay if you're in that season of grief and you're missing somebody at the table. There's nothing wrong with you for feeling that way, and that's the kind of comfort that we hope to provide through our music and through our conversation and talk and interaction with our listeners as well.
Weather, traffic, and news. So
as the sounds of the season continue to play from the station on the Beltline,
this is O Come, O Come, Emmanuel.
The DJs who play them encourage their listeners to not only celebrate the season, but to meet others wherever they are.
If we only knew what everyone was dealing with, I think we would be a little bit more kind, a little bit more patient, we'd be a little bit more gracious.
Oh, thank you so much, Jeremy and Amanda.
Some local heroes are spreading a bit of holiday magic this season. Coming up, we'll tell you how first responders are giving back to the community in a little bit of a different way. First responders don't always get many opportunities to have positive interactions with kids. Well, the holiday season is a chance to do just that.
Now we're taking a look at how local heroes right here in Wyoming are spreading a little joy for 50 West Michigan kids ahead of Christmas.
Where are the toy aisles? Which toys are you looking for?
First responders give back to their communities every day.
How are you?
Great,
Good to see you again. You
But it's not every day they get to connect with those people in a positive way.
For a lot of these kids, this might be their first interaction with a law enforcement officer, a police officer, a firefighter, or somebody in a uniform.
For more than 10 years now, the Wyoming Department of Public Safety has been taking advantage of the opportunity to be seen in a positive light.
I mean, I'm out here wearing a Santa hat. You know, you're not going to see that every day to police officers.
Every year around the holidays, the department teams up with Meijer to take kids shopping for Christmas gifts.
We work with our 4 public school districts in the city who each send down a list of kids that come in and feel that they might enjoy coming down to work with us. They each get about $100 to spend a day and shop for family and friends and a little bit for themselves, too.
You don't play Fortnite? How do you play Fortnite?
Sergeant Rory Allen says it's an event everyone looks forward to all year.
It's just a good event. We have a lot of fun doing it. The kids have fun. We have fun. The parents of the kids have a good time. We get the store employees involved. Everybody from Meijer's is just awesome.
What kind of paper am I going to use for this one?
Volunteers from Grand Rapids First Church were also on hand to help with wrapping, adding to the excitement for kids looking forward to getting home and putting those gifts under the tree.
It's a chance to just kind of spread a little good, have a good time, and, just remember that what the holidays are all about.
Kids in Van Buren County also got an opportunity to shop with local law enforcement, but for one family, the gifts did not end up under the tree.
Yeah, after the Van Buren Sheriff's Office says a man exchanged his grandchildren's gifts for drugs, the agency and community members came together to save Christmas for the 4 children from Paw Paw.
The Sheriff's Office says the gifts were from a recent Shop with a Cop event. The kid's father says he was out of town for 3 days and was shocked to find all of the presents missing from his closet.
Sheriff Daniel Abbott says funding the do-over was all thanks to the work of the Sheriff's Office, the Paw Paw School District, people in the community, and Walmart.
What these kids are going through, I actually lived it. Some people at our office actually lived it. So it's near and dear to our hearts, man. We don't do it for a pat on the back. We're just doing it because we're able to bless this family.
Sheriff Abbott says the grandfather has not been cooperating with the investigation. He asked if anyone knows where the original gifts went to reach out to his office. Still ahead on the Spirit of the Seven, healing through the sound of music. How members of the Grand Rapids Symphony are sharing their gifts this holiday season with those who need it most. The hospital isn't the place most families want to spend the holidays, so it's up to staff to spread a bit of holiday magic, especially for children.
At the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, there's a lot happening to bring smiles to those patients' faces.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blue Glass Live. We have some very special guests here today in studio.
The people who sit at this table every day have one simple goal.
Channel 12, put it on.
So today, Buddy is here to bring some joy.
Oh.
Blue Glass Studios is a live production streamed to hospital TVs at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital. It aims to provide entertainment for kids and their families and bring a smile to their faces.
I love to see the kids happy. It's what I live for. I'm an elf.
Once a month, Olivia, Grace, and Co. brings characters to help with that entertainment.
Hi, this is Buddy the elf.
And it's only fitting that Buddy would make the trip this month all the way from the North Pole.
We love Christmas.
We love Christmas. It's like every day needs some sort of magic, right? But when you're here, you don't know what kind of stories that everyone is going through, right? And the Christmas time can be the hardest time for so many families. So having the opportunity to come bring the cheer to kids who have no idea what's going on outside, inside, it's wonderful. It's magical.
First one is up there.
For the kids, it's a chance to get their mind off what they're going through.
Hello?
It's Cecily.
Through trivia.
Do you know what that candy is?
Yeah.
What is it?
Nerd.
I think you win.
Games. And conversations with the hosts.
Do you like Sour Patch Kids?
Yes.
Oh, me too.
They have a positive memory to hold on to in a difficult time.
Jackson, which prize do you want?
Kids like Jackson Hunt.
The dog?
He swept the competition, calling 5 times for a chance at a prize.
Oh, because he's wearing a bow tie. I see. Oh, so cute.
I got this dog from bingo, and I got this from the candy game.
Ho, ho, ho.
The hospital's president, Robert Fitzgerald, also getting in on the fun, delivering gifts, all donated by people in the community.
181 kids spent their day in the hospital last year over Christmas. And You know, our dedicated staff is here to take care of them and their family. But more importantly, we have all this stuff to bring to them, just like it's Christmas when they're not at home. Good job.
Staff at Helen DeVos also helped ease some of the stress on families who didn't have time to get to the store to shop for gifts.
The Winter Wonderland shop was filled with gifts for kids of all ages, donated by people right here in the community.
It was started a few years ago. It's open to families spending the holidays at the hospital. Kids get to shop for their families, parents can shop for their kids, or staff will even shop for patients who maybe don't have anyone at their bedside.
Since the gifts are donated, it also eliminates the financial burden for families who got to pick out those items at no cost.
Anytime we can help them be distracted from what's going on, aside from the treatment plan that they're enduring, allows for that normalcy of their life that they would be living if they weren't here. So we did cookie kits last week so they could decorate cookies if that's something the families hadn't had time to do. They can do the holiday shop. We're having special visitors come. So anytime we can kind of spread a little joy and make it a little bit better while they're here, that's always our goal.
Music can have so many benefits, can improve your mood, trigger memories, even create a bond and heal.
That's why musicians with the Grand Rapids Symphony are sharing the gift of music with those who need it most.
Whenever we play music, it reaches people in different ways. So many times we see how having that music as part of someone's day can really turn things around or affect the trajectory of what they're going through.
Music has an incredible power. It's so powerful, and all of us are moved by music.
Music for Health is the way the symphony and the healthcare community come together. This program in particular is having 2 musicians come every month to a healthcare facility and work with the music therapist to provide live music to support the therapy. Since we began, we have had almost 14,000 people benefit from this. So we include patients and their families, and we also have programs for the caregivers.
Music has a way of connecting to people and revealing abilities that would otherwise be unseen. I've seen people talk again using music. I've seen people walk again using music. And tonight, and this is one of the most important things, is the way that music connects people, particularly when they don't have other ways of connecting. They love it so much.
A lot of oldies and goodies, and I enjoyed it very much.
I really like having the members of the orchestra coming and just being able to spend this time with her. It's not like we get to go to a concert every day, so very nice to have the concert come to us.
I think it was wonderful, and the song that we sung was beautiful, and I loved that orchestra and the piano and all that. I loved it all. I was so happy.
A lot of spirits were lifted tonight.
It is so cool to see all the way. I mean, around the holidays that people are doing special things to kind of bring joy to people, but this special was really fun to put together because it gave us a chance to kind of really dig in, find out what people are doing to spread that joy.
Of course, not only to see the positive things in also to understand that this is a tough time of year for so many. There are people in hospitals, people who feel lonely, and there are so many people out in the community who are working to make sure they don't feel alone this time of year.
That's what I love about West Michigan, too. There are just so many people out there trying to spread that good and bring smiles, and hopefully one of these stories, or all of them, brought a smile to your face. We appreciate you tuning in. That's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us on the Spirit of the Seven.
From Brittany and I and everyone here at Wood TV, happy holidays and good night.